The latest adaptation of Richelle Mead's Vampire Academy has arrived on Peacock. The concept of a show based on the book series delighted fans who were disappointed by the previous film adaptation that was released in 2014. Mead's six-book series follows a Damper guardian, Rose Hathaway, and her best friend, Moroi Princess Lissa Dragomir. Moroi are vampires, though they are far weaker than the traditional creatures and are protected by half-vampires called Dampers. These novels provide inspiration for the series moving forward, though some of them were arguably better and more successful in delivering the story than others. 6/6 Frostbite Book 2. This book begins after a Strigoi attack on St. Vladimir's Academy has put the Moroi and their guardians on high alert. Though it's winter break and the students are supposed to be enjoying their time off, there's not much time for fun. Rose is forced to go too on the school's ski trip, which has been optional in the past, and struggles under the stern attention of her guardian mother Janine. Though this second book in the series continues to somewhat follow the traditional vampire formula, it's a bit slower than the others within the series. This story rather focuses on personal, friendly, and familial relationships. There is a twist that allows for more suspense than the majority of the novel, however. Fans don't regard this as one of the best in the series, though many did enjoy the introduction of Adrian Ivashkov, who is a fan favorite. 5/6 Spirit-Bound Book 5. After the last novel took Rose Hathaway from her best friend, she is happy to return to her. At this stage in the series, the young women are preparing to graduate and wondering what this will mean for their futures. However, Rose is still distraught over failing to end Strigoi-turned-Dimitri and, now that Hess tasted her blood, putting her and those around her in danger. Just as some movies have inspired shows like The Vampire Diaries, the doom of bloodthirsty vampires looms over the story. While the complex love and growing characters make this tale an interesting one, this novel acts as a transition before the final act of the storyline. At this point in the series, there are many uncertain things left up in the air. While fans like some mystery, this novel is lower on the list because fans were eager to have some answers. 4/6 Blood Promise Book 4. This novel's storyline transports the reader largely away from Street Vladimir's Academy as Rose goes on a hunt to kill the Strigoi Dimitri, knowing he would never want to live as an evil immortal. She eventually finds the now evil Dimitri, but he captures her and feeds on her. When she finally escapes, she fails to kill him once and for all. As Rose is struggling to find the answers she needs to save her and Dimitri, Lissa is under the influence of a powerful and vindictive spirit magic user. This novel is at an interesting point in the story. Before, Rose was only concerned with protecting Lissa and becoming a good guardian. However, as she became closer with Dimitri and developed a strong relationship, this led to this tale of separation and putting her own passions before her duty. Though not the top-rated novel in the series, some fans think the action and suspense in this book are the best out of the collection. This novel acts to further develop Rose's characterization, which missed opportunity in the unsuccessful movie of the original novel. 3/6 Shadow Kiss Book 3. In the third installment of this series, the looming threat of the Strigoi is more serious than ever. Lissa, who has powerful magic very rare and thought to be extinct within the Moroi, is wanted by these dangerous undead enemies. As the story progresses, Rose struggles with the duties to her friend and the desire she has for her growing relationship with Dimitri. This novel is one of the top-rated in the collection because the suspense of growing danger and the knowledge of ancient power keep the reader hooked cover to cover. As the tension between Rose's magical connection with Lissa begins to take a toll on her mental state, this novel unravels a lot of mysteries carried through the earlier books. 2/6 Vampire Academy Book 1. This novel began the series, introducing the readers to Lissa and Rose after they had run away from the academy for 2 years. Upon returning, they are thrust back into their own duties as Royal Moroi and Guardian. As they are reacquainted with their society, they are faced with new loves and friends, while living with the threat of the Strigoi who want so badly to get their hands on Lissa. As the TV series Vampire Academy has likable characters, so does the introduction to this series. Fans consider the original novel one of the best because it is the start of the epic storyline they grew to love. The movie adapted from this first novel was a disappointment for fans. As a TV series, the audience has an opportunity to see the characters within their world without having to rush head first into the arching conflicts throughout the series. 1/6 Last Sacrifice Book 6. This epic conclusion to this book series brought an end to several questions addressed throughout the series from the very beginning. In this final novel, Rose's rebellious nature throughout her time at the academy finally catches up with her when she's accused of the highest act of treason: murdering a monarch. Her closest allies must work together to uncover the truth, turning the tables and having them save her. There are several plot lines that have been carried and added to as the series continued. In this conclusion, there are satisfying answers to relationships, journeys, and threats to the main characters. This ending is not only favorable because everything feels answered, but all the characters are left at a satisfying point in their lives, while still leaving their futures open to new and exciting paths.
I'm the straight,